Today is Friday, April 28th, 2023. It's 6:11 p.m. and in a minute and 15 seconds, the first of two SpaceX rockets should be launching from Cape Canaveral. So we'll be heading outside to hopefully see it as it lifts above the clouds. So we'll be back with you once we head out to the front yard, once we see it launch here on the TV.
Here we go.
Falcon 9 is in startup. The internal flight computers have taken over the launch countdown. We have launch directors go for launch. All systems are go for launch of Falcon 9 with the O3B mPower payload.
30 seconds till launch.
30 seconds.
This one has two satellites on it from SES. It's the O3B mPower satellites. And then later tonight, there'll be a Falcon Heavy taking off with a whole different payload. But here we are, 15 seconds to go till launch. 9, 8,
7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here it goes. We're heading outside.
All right, it's going up. All right.
All right. Well,
See if we can see it.
over that house is where we should be seeing the rocket, but there's a lot of clouds between here and there.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure we're going to see this.
Hoping we'll get a glimpse.
Yeah. We should be seeing something by now.
Yeah, we should be seeing it already.
And
obviously, there's too many clouds between here and there, so on the first launch. So we'll head back inside and watch it on TV. We'll be back later tonight for the Falcon Heavy launch with hopefully better visibility.
Yeah.
Bye for now. All right, we're back. It's been just over an hour since the Falcon 9 took off. And here we are waiting for Falcon Heavy to take off with a payload for Viasat. Big satellite that's going up. And there it is. We're just under a minute and a half from launch.
And how many engines are on this, Steve?
I believe there's 28 engines.
That is unheard of, since the one we just saw recently only had 9.
Yeah.
So this is unbelievable.
Well, there's 3 rockets. Each of them has 9 engines, and then there's a final engine in the second stage that'll take it up to orbit after the first stage drops off.
Wow. We are in less than a minute. This is actually quite cool to see this again.
All right, well, we're hoping when we go outside this time, we'll see this one going up.
Wait a minute, it stopped.
We're going to check in with the team and
Oh,
listen to the
countdown has stopped.
Countdown has stopped. Oh, you can hear the growling. Oh!
And if you heard a clap in the background, that was the cat getting near a diaper cake that Sharon just made for a baby shower she's going to tomorrow.
Yes, and I'm pointing at the cat, and he knows I mean business. There's little coil things I know he wanted to play with, and that's why I put it away from him, but apparently that didn't work.
All right. Okay, so they have just reset the clock up to 15 minutes.
So something happened.
Well, hopefully that means they're still going to launch tonight.
Yeah.
And we'll come back once we know more.
Just to help absorb some of the heat from the sun to keep our
Hey, everybody, we're back.
Hi! And we're going to try this again.
Let's see. It's Sunday, April 30, and we're finally, hopefully, going to see the Falcon Heavy take off after an abort the other night.
We have less than 9 minutes. Let's pray.
So you can see we're watching the YouTube countdown, and 8 minutes, 45 seconds to go right now. We should see it when it launches right over that house.
We're hoping that the clouds are not as bad. They were pretty bad the other day. We had 2 launches, and well, one of them was aborted, but the other one actually made it up, and we saw absolutely nothing because the clouds were pretty bad.
And tonight it's clear, and this is the Falcon Heavy. Heavy, it should be quite a show.
Yes.
So, as we get closer to launch, we'll be back, and we'll bring you a nice, bright nighttime launch from here in Ocala.
I hope so. Bye.
All right, we're back.
Second stage launch load is complete.
2 minutes
And there it is.
till
Counting.
Falcon Heavy
launch.
is now fully loaded with 2.8 million pounds of propellant.
2.8 million pounds of propellant.
Yeah.
No wonder it has to have 28 engines.
This is completely normal and part of our closeout process.
All right, as you can see, it's getting a little darker.
Yeah,
We should
it's
have
gonna
an amazing view of tonight's launch.
Yep.
Minute and a half to
Minute and
go.
a half. That is not coming on, honey. I don't like that.
And shortly after the vehicle enters the startup phase, our LD or launch director should give the final go for launch. Let's listen in for those call-outs.
Yeah, that other one should be on. It's not. All right, we've got 1 minute. 1 minute and counting.
There we go. Falcon Heavy has just entered the startup phase.
Less than a minute.
Go for launch. And with confirmation of go for launch from our launch director, Falcon Heavy is ready to go to space at T-minus 37 seconds with the Viasat 3 mission.
"20 seconds.
15 seconds. T-minus
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Engines full power.
Okay.
And liftoff of Viasat 3.
All right. It is up. We should be seeing
It's
it
going up.
in just a few seconds.
Okay. Right there.
There it is.
I already see it. You keep looking over there, you'll see the bright light. See it? In the trees.
It's coming up
That's
over
it.
the trees now.
Look at the trees. See it going above the trees right now. That's the rocket. That's how close we're 2 hours away. You can
All
see
right, so SpaceX Falcon Heavy finally got its launch tonight. Amazing view from here in Ocala.
and you see it until probably way up in here. See, now it starts tilting. Look at the tail from it.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome tail.
So we're going to throttle up those engines again on these side boosters.
And there's two boosters on either side that are eventually come off.
On your left hand, on the bottom left hand of your screen, you can see the speed and the altitude of the vehicle.
All right, looking great.
Incredible views of Falcon Heavy.
Amazing view from here in Ocala, a couple hours away from the launch site.
We will reduce the thrust on the two side boosters again, and that will be to decrease the forces on the vehicle structure. And that's because the vehicle is now lighter as we're burning through the fuel on the vehicle, but the thrust will remain constant. And wow, that looks amazing on the screen. All three boosters burning bright there.
Incredible view.
And good call out on trajectory. Now again, we're going to throttle down the side boosters, and then the next event coming up in about a minute or just under a minute will be BECO. That's booster engine cutoff. That's where we will shut down the engines on the side boosters, and then we will separate the side boosters from the center core. And as a reminder, we are not landing our side boosters or center core today due to performance needed on today's mission. And you can see on your right-hand screen, we do have a view of the separation mechanisms from the center core to the side boosters.
Amazing view.
And BECO, or booster engine cutoff, is coming up here.
Here comes
in
the
a
cutoff.
few seconds.
And back, engine chill has started.
All right, we should have booster separation shortly.
Yep. There it goes.
Booster engine cutoff. Side booster separation confirmed.
Look at
Side
that.
boosters, FTS is saved.
All right, so the side boosters are gone.
Great views there.
I
We
mean,
had
look at the
BECO,
shot
booster
we
engine
have of the
cutoff.
I know.
center
Those
engines.
Side boosters, and you can see them there on your screen. Those side boosters falling
Vehicle's
away,
following an optimal trajectory.
falling away from Falcon Heavy's center core. Awesome views. That's going to wrap it up for the side boosters today. The next event coming up here in about 30 seconds or
star.
so is main
Yeah.
engine cutoff.
Incredible
It's
view.
also called MECO.
Whoop,
and that
where'd
will
it
be
go?
on the center core.
Main engine cutoff just
followed by
happened.
stage separation,
Okay.
And then the startup of our second stage engine.
The YouTube broadcast is about 30 seconds behind real life right now.
Okay. There it is again. You can see it. Little tiny dot.
See, there.
Yeah. You can see the dot.
Yep.
You really stare.
Well, that'll do it for our recording of today's launch. Thanks for joining us. And if you've never subscribed to our channel, do that right now.
Stage 1 is gone.
And, well, I'm Steve. This is Sharon.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us on 2 nights, and we'll see you again soon.
Beautiful view.
And we got some great